A Florida team you haven't seen in a while will be back in the spotlight in just a few minutes. The Florida Gator softball team hits the mound tonight with a special fall ball exhibition game against Santa Fe College. Preseason rankings had the Gators ranked 10th in the nation, but a few tough losses here at home at McKethan Stadium have the Gators currently ranked 19th. Well, after a long summer and 162 games, the Minnesota Twins and Detroit Tigers were tied for first place in the American League Central at the end of the regular season on Sunday. When the Florida gymnastics team starts the season in January, they could be doing it without one of their best gymnasts. Senior Melanie Sinclair was arrested yesterday afternoon on 3 felony charges, including 1 count of burglary accessory after the fact and 2 counts of larceny. The whole case started when her boyfriend, Bud Williams, was arrested outside Sinclair's apartment on October 1st for carrying a loaded shotgun. Gainesville police searched inside Sinclair's apartment and found a safe, 9 firearms, and 2 computers which police say have been identified as stolen. Investigators say Sinclair denied any involvement, but as the investigation unfolded, officials discovered some new information.
It was brought to light that she had extensive information that, according to a co-defendant, she handled the guns, she was there when the safe was cut open, and in fact we also got jail calls where her boyfriend told her, to deny any knowledge and to basically attempt to mislead the police.
According to gymnastics coach Rhonda Fain, Sinclair is suspended from the team indefinitely. Sinclair has earned 9 All-American titles, has been named All-SEC for the past 3 seasons, and has a school record 3 perfect 10 scores in the bars. Just one more little thing here, a quick note. The National League playoffs started today. The defending champ Philadelphia Phillies just beat up the Colorado Rockies 5-1 to take Game 1 of their division series. Tailgating and partying has always been a big part of Gator football, especially before big home games. This year, to ensure that everyone gets home safe, the University of Florida and a Branford, Florida company have teamed up to make sure both you and your vehicle get home in one piece. A new service designed to reduce drunk driving has arrived in Gainesville. The service, called Fabulous Rides, could change the way UF students think about a taxi service.
The University of Florida student body has never seen an all-encompassing DUI solution, and I feel like Fabulous Rides is that solution. It gives students the opportunity to have their cars safely brought home, as well as themselves.
The most unique part of the service is the scooter itself. As you can see, this little guy is decked out in Gator orange, but its true color is green. This little guy gets 100 miles to the gallon. When you need a ride, the driver will come right to your vehicle, and in just a handful of seconds, the scooter is folded up in these 2 simple steps. Once the scooter is secure in the back of a pickup or in the trunk of your car, the Fabulous Rides driver will make sure you get home safely by driving you home in your very own vehicle.
I'm excited about it, and I think people will react well to it. So far, we've gotten a great response, and people are really liking the idea. And not to mention, the scooters are cute.
I think it's a great idea, especially if you've got a group of friends that are all going out at the same time. You can just pile them into one car, go out, have your drinks, and then have somebody come and drive your car home. You don't even need to get a taxi cab in the morning to pick it up, man. That's great.
Regardless of what designated driver service you use, the most important thing is that everyone gets home safe and sound. Both UF and Santa Fe students will receive a student discount, but it's not only for students. To find out more information about Fabulous Rides, just go to their website. It's fabulousrides.com. Reporting live outside Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, I'm Dan Larkin, WUFT News. Good evening, I'm Dan Larkin, live at the Swamp. Gator football season kicks off in just over 24 hours, and there's some new rule changes you need to be aware of. I'll have that story coming up. There's a new ticket scanning system that we told you about earlier in the week, but there's one more rule that you need to be aware of when you come out to the stadium. The Gators' first game of the season is quickly approaching. And there's a big rule change you need to know about before heading to the stadium. The rule isn't for the players, it's for the fans. As part of the Healthy Gators 2010 program, UF's football stadium is going smoke-free a year early.
We thought it was great for our fans to see our commitment to Healthy Gators. Really feel like this is the best for everybody involved. We do know that at times in our smoking areas it got quite smoky, quite messy, and we heard a lot of our fans asking us for a change.
Designated smoking areas at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium have been replaced with clearly marked no smoking signs. Students here on campus, they think the change is for the better.
I think it's a really good decision by the university and everything because, I mean, there's just so many people that are offended and everything by people smoking out in public and stuff, so I think it's a good change.
I think that's great. I mean, the more smoke-free places we can get, the better. I mean, it's really a discomfort to a lot of fans, so I mean, I think it's great that the whole stadium's going to be smoke-free.
If you're caught smoking, there will be consequences.
Basically, you get warned, and if you don't go and stop smoking, then you could be ejected.
While it's cool for Gator players to light up the scoreboard, it's not cool for Gator fans to light up in the swamp. So you might want to just leave your smokes behind when you head to the gate. They open at 5:30 for kickoff just after 7. Welcome back. I'm Dan Larkin with today's Look at Sports. The talk all week long surrounding the Gator football team has understandably been on the offense, whether it's going to be Tim Tebow or Brantley starting at quarterback. But let's not forget about the Gator defense. Defensive coordinator Charlie Strong has made the entire defensive team sit down and watch video of the Gators' last trip to LSU. Strong said forcing them to remember the painful memory of the Tigers' 28-24 win can be a powerful motivator. The players vowed to not let that happen again this year when they return to Death Valley on Saturday to face the 4th-ranked Tigers. The Gator volleyball team was on the road last night taking on SEC rival South Carolina. Florida sophomore Kelly Murphy turned in her 4th triple-double of the season as the Gators took the match 3-1. Chrissy Jekyll and Colleen Ward also had big games as they combined for 36 kills. Next up for the number 6-ranked Gators, a trip to Baton Rouge to face LSU on Sunday. And the playoffs are underway in Major League Baseball, and the David versus Goliath matchup this season is the Minnesota Twins against the New York Yankees. And it was the Yankees who looked a little bit sluggish at first as catcher Jorge Posada let the ball get by him, allowing batting champion Joe Mauer to score, and the Twins take an early 2-0 lead. But after that, it was all New York Yankees. Derek Jeter blasts the first postseason home run in new Yankee Stadium history to tie the score at 2. In the bottom of the 5th, Alex Rodriguez, he breaks his postseason hitless streak with this single to left center, putting the Yankees ahead 4-2, much to the delight of Kate Hudson and Jay-Z. The Yankees would add 2 more runs in the 5th with Hideki Matsui's monster blast to center field. Yankees up by 4. The Yankees would go on to win Game 1 7-2. Game 2 of the best-of-5 series is tomorrow night at 6:07. And in other playoff scores from yesterday, Cliff Lee pitched a complete game, giving up 6 hits for the defending champion Phillies as they took Game 1 from the Rockies 5-1. In the other National League contest, the Dodgers won Game 1 of their series against the Cardinals 5-3. Matt Kemp was the hero in that one. He hit a 2-run homer for the Dodgers in that game. And guys, there's also a game going on right now. It is the Rockies and Phillies are in the 8th inning. The Rockies are up 5-3, and there's 2 games tonight. The Cardinals are taking on the Dodgers, and Red Sox fans will be happy their series gets underway against the Angels at about 9:30 or so tonight.
Dan, it seems like there's so much going on right now in sports. Baseball playoffs, college football, so much to watch and follow.
Yeah, this is actually the biggest time in sports in the autumn. You've got, like I said, college football, you've got the baseball playoffs, NBA preseason is starting, the NHL season is already underway. It's just the best time of year, sports for everyone.